changed the wording in my books from aged urine to evolving urine. And the reason I did that, because a lot of people are real sensitive to wording and choice of words. So if you say aged and aging, a lot of people think of losing your strength, you're dying, you're getting old, you're getting sick. So I changed the word to evolving and evolved urine, because that's what we are as humans. We're evolving, we're growing, we're becoming more what we came here as. And so when I talk about people about the aged urine, I call it evolving urine. So if you hear me say that, you'll know. The last 2 points I would make is Shivambu is in a category all into itself. So for us to discuss something that has a nature of infinity, to bring it down to people's understanding of it, you're doing a hell of a good job, guys, to be able to tell people, this is your water, it's made by you, it's made for you, it's not something that's made outside of you and given to you. There's a totally different relationship and a connection that you'll be having with your water. And so it's in a category all of itself. People try to compare it to supplements. They try to compare it to other superfoods. I said, good luck. It's not going to work. And the beautiful thing about doing Shivambu, I've been at it since 94, is I've not bought supplements in years. I've done a lot of urine fasts, and it's amazing when you're doing at least a one-day fast. Somewhere around 5 or 6 in the afternoon, I forgot to eat. I was so involved with projects, I had so much energy, I didn't think, is food part of the equation? Well, one of the things that people are noticing who are fasting more and experimenting with fruitarianism and raw veganism is that eating gets to be optional. We're not a fanatic about food when you realize that you can walk away from food slavery, and then you can eat food by choice or by pleasure and not being neurotic about it because you're missing a nutrient. You're getting it in your water. This is food. You're actually drinking liquid food. Sorry about that. You're drinking liquid food. So when you're taking this all day long, you don't really have to think about food, but if you want to eat, that's optional. And the last thing, which I might have pointed out before, is that the only thing you cannot cure is what you believe you cannot cure. The medical profession, who likes to sell you on repeat business, are the ones who came up with the names of diseases and then the cures. But they never address the cause. You know this stuff. They only address the symptoms. As long as they do that, they're not going to give you your power back. Because if the doctor started telling you, you can just drink your own water, you don't need me, it ain't going to happen. By the way, it was 1913. Some of you know this. In 1913, the Rockefeller Foundation was established. And one of its main purposes was to control the healthcare industry worldwide. As part of their control of the healthcare industry, they wanted to do their darndest to get rid of the competition. And that included urine therapy. And that included the holistic health practitioners. And that included the naturopaths. But they could not stop the light. They could not keep us down. And years later, urine therapy is now more known, and it's a bigger movement than it's ever been. Have you guys been on social media? There's about 30 different urine therapy groups between Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, and some other platforms. The word is growing. I would say, according to some of the statistics that have come my way, that we've got somewhere around 300 or 400 million people practicing urine therapy on the planet in over 50 countries. Nobody's going, yay, yay. Does anybody have any questions?
Yes. I am here, Miss. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have you have published a lot of books. What is the response of the public for your books? How many books have you? Because we consider books as a guru. And if anybody reads the books, he will try to follow the system. So how many books you have sold up till now?
Good question. I'm averaging about 30 to 50 books a month. I've had some of the books are translated into Portuguese, Japanese, German, and Spanish and French. I would like to get my books in Hindi and Tamil. But book sales are going good, particularly when I'm doing talks, and Anju has a conference
No,
Will you finish?
we in India we have got 22 languages, and your book is in English. So how do we get in our own language your book? My language is Marathi.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in my email. If you will contact me, we can discuss it.
Okay.
Email.com. Does somebody have a question? Yeah, Anju, go ahead.
Yes, hi, good evening, Mr. Brother. I just wanted to thank you. It was such a nice talk listening to you. And I am practicing this UT therapy since last 2 months. I am a cancer patient, stage 4. So I just wanted to know, as I am on oral chemotherapy, I am taking urine. I am doing urine therapy religiously. Is it okay to do along with chemotherapy?
Yeah, you can do it along with chemotherapy and prescribed medication. My suggestion is to take the urine an hour or two on either side of the medication.
Okay. And how many times?
Well, it's an intuitive medicine. So how many? You talking about oral application or topical or both?
No, I'm drinking urine.
Yeah.
And applying.
Right. So you can do that.
How many times I can drink? How many times?
You can drink it as often as you can throughout the day, but I'm saying spread it out away from taking the medication or the chemo, because the body might see it as a form of attack or compromise, so you want to allow it to finish its cycle through the body. But what will happen, Anju, is after a period of time, the brain chemistry resets, and the desire and the craving and the need for these medications drops off.
Okay, oh.
And I've seen a lot of people get off of addiction, of addictive substances and behaviors because of Shivambu.
Okay. So you mean to say that I can reduce the dose of chemotherapy without consulting my onco physician?
Yes, you're the physician.
Oh my God. That is very risky.
Well, it was Hippocrates who said, "Physician, heal thyself." That means you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Blessings. Who has a question?
No, sir.
Yes, Karbari.
See, bamboo alone has got a good effect, no doubt. But Shivambu, coupled with yoga and naturopathy, enhance the curing effect. And that is a practical experience in Kholapur, where the Ananda Group is established. This center is treating long time diseases, and the people are getting very early the result. So only Shivambu has got this good effect, no doubt. But Shivambu should be effective like yoga, pranayama, and naturopathy. And they enhance they cure the people clearly. So are there any centers like Kolhapur in Africa where people can go and get treatment at the hands of experts? And I would like to request my friends here, is there in center except Kolhapur, anywhere in India where such treatments are being given?
Well, in the United States, there's a growing number of urine therapy teachers and therapists, but they don't necessarily have a center that you can direct people to. There was one years ago in New Mexico, but that one is closed right now. And as I go around the country doing more Shivambu retreats, people are taking a little more seriously and they're building communities in those areas. So maybe sometime here there'll be a urine therapy center or clinic in the United States. But there's none that I'm aware of right now.
Hello, brother. Naveen here. Yeah, hi. How are you doing? So, One of the question I had is you were telling that you were doing Shivampu retreats. So can you throw some light on that? What is your modus operandi there? What are you trying to give to your students in that, and how is the acceptance there?
Well, the first retreat we held was in Oceanside, California. We had 12 attendees. The last one was in Portland, Oregon. In October, we had 14. So it's increasing the number of attendees. It's called the Shivampu Retreat, and because it's been drawing the people who come to attend, they're all practicing urine therapy. However, it's a wellness retreat and a detoxification and a purification, and it's a retreat where people are doing one-on-one and group processes like breathing. We do a kirtan and fire ceremonies at night. We do hikes, all kinds of processes to help people to clear their patterns in their mind and their belief systems, so they can create a lifestyle that will take them through their life, a wellness lifestyle.
Okay, so more than the actual teaching the protocols, you are working towards their psychology, belief systems, and thought process around Shivampu, right?
Yes. When they first arrive, we give them a foot tub, eye cups. We give them enough devices so they can practice the topical protocols while they're at the retreat, and they can take these devices home with them.
Okay, great. So I have two sub questions actually. So one is how are you fighting with the stigma associated with this in United States and of course in other countries also? What is your experience of working out in getting rid of this stigma that's available in the society? And the second is, to what extent are we getting scientific evidence for the effectiveness of this treatment protocol? Because why I'm telling is, the testimonials, patients' testimonials are not a valid scientific evidence. So every time we are interacting with scientific community, we hit a big wall saying that we are not providing scientific evidence.
Right. So we are accumulating more scientific evidence, more testimonials. The thing that's really helping the education and the spread of the message of Shivampu in the United States is high-profile naturopaths like Dr. Edward Groove and Doc Mike Whittort and Amanda Vollmer and Kate Stillman. All these people are using their name and their reputation to get the word out to their following and their networking. And so it's breaking down a lot of the misconceptions about what urine therapy used to be known as, because these guys are saying, they lied to you. You got it wrong. Look how much else the government has lied to you. And so because everything is being revealed in these last couple of years, people go, well, if they lied about everything else, they probably lied about urine therapy. Tell me more. So that's really helping people to open their minds to a new idea.
Okay. And that also answers a little bit of the stigma side. But I think next to the stigma, we have to work in a very intensive and in a very coordinated manner. Because it was existing in the past, it is existing today also, and it is existing in the future also. So something has to be done on that. And precisely, this is a stigma which would prevent.
Yes. Before we go to the next person, what I'm finding is that the people who have been transformed and liberated because of this practice of urine therapy, that the word of mouth is what's happening a lot more than doing it on a media platform. Because more and more people are telling their family, their friends, their clients, and I get reports from all over the world all the time. So
of many patients to take this treatment.
What's the question? What was the question, Andrew?
Okay, brother, I have some question.
Yeah, Purvi, go ahead.
Yeah. One of the patient I have, she have a fibroid. So how it is helpful? Fibroid.
What does she have?
Fibroid. Uterus fibroid. Yeah, fibroid scar.
Okay.
So how it is useful? Doctor said to do operation, otherwise no any option. but she don't want to go through the operation. They told ki you remove the uterus or your there's a doubt on multiplex there is. So she don't want to go to operation. Then what's helpful? Then yes.
Right.
So fibroid, yeah, multiplex.
She's got fibroids. So it doesn't really matter the name of the condition. What's going to turn this around is someone's motivation and determination to get well. When they start into the Shivambu work, they're going to have to change everything in their life. They got to do whatever it takes to have a strong, positive mindset and a desire to live. So they got to change their diet. They got to get exercise, yoga, massage, walks, get into their spiritual practice. You got to do everything in your life that enforces and reinforces your desire to live.
But how to useful that this urine on it?
Well, if you're going to do it for external use, that's one thing. But where is it located on her body, on the person's body, the fibroids? Where is it located?
It's very difficult because the doctor said it's very difficult. You have to do that nail this your uterus. Can't do that laparoscopy also.
Okay. Well, we want to get them in the habit of changing their diet around for one thing. I mean, for me to just do an answer like that over a call like that is a little bit difficult because I need to get deeper into what is their lifestyle, what is their genetic makeup, how do they think, what do they do on a daily basis. We got to design a new way for them to approach life, food, and God. And there's hope for them. There's definitely hope for everybody. Does that help?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Lavika?
Sir, I have umbilical hernia after my 3 cesarean deliveries. Umbilical hernia, sir. Can you hear me?
Well, yeah.
How to treat my umbilical hernia after?
Yes, you can. Is there any way that if they were asking these questions, is there any way you could reach me off this call so we can have a personal talk about it?
Yes, sir. By WhatsApp, can I WhatsApp you?
I'm going to give you, there's my email address. If you want to reach out to me, then we can address that because it sounds like something that we want to talk about personally. Lavika, you can email to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're worth it. Thank you for speaking up.
Then Ms. Anju and Rajashekar has raised their hands to ask questions. Anju and Rajashekar. Anju, please ask your question.
Sir, I have already asked my question regarding UT along with chemotherapy.
Okay, thank you. Okay, then Mr. Rajashekar, are you on the line?
Yeah, I'm in the line.
Raj, you have a question?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, quite clear.
Hi, Brother Sage.
Hello, Raj.
Actually, I'm suffering with esophageal cancer, stage 4, and my age is 27. I've taken 9 cycles of chemo and I've started Shivambu 20 days back. And from 2-3 days back, whatever Shivambu I'm taking it. As soon as I take it, it's doing that.
Okay, there was a bunch of distractions going on here. What exactly is your question?
Actually, the exact question is, whatever the Shivambu I'm taking in, at the same time my body is throwing it out.
So you're taking it in orally?
Yeah, I'm taking it orally.
Okay, and what kind of results are you having?
Actually, it's throwing my body, so my stomach is throwing it out. At the same time, I'm getting vomit at the same time.
Are you having any stomach conditions by drinking it?
No.
Are you expressing a concern about using it? I'm not quite sure what your question is.
No, I'm not using. I mean, I'm not showing any concern, but I'm asking like, is this the same issue everyone is facing in the starting, or I'm the only one facing this issue, or should I decrease the dosage of taking Shivambu? That's my question.
Oh, okay. Well, as I said at the beginning here, it's an intuitive medicine. So if you're feeling like 6 ounces, 8 ounces is enough, fine. But there's a lot of people who are looping. You're familiar with looping, guys? You drink all your output for the entire day. So there's more people that are fasting on it. So that you cannot OD on this holy water. You can only improve your health. So just listen to your body, listen to your intuition that says, hey, I drink 8 ounces, I'm good for the day. And then start increasing it. Just pay attention to how your body's responding.
Okay. And can I take it along with chemotherapy or any other cancer drugs?
Yeah, you can. And like I answered this other person's question, you can keep going with Shivambu while you're doing chemotherapy, while you're on prescription drugs. Keep it a distance away from when you're actually doing that. And what you're hoping to do is to wean yourself of having to depend on it.
Actually, I'm asking this because I'm getting pain under my ribs, at my liver, and at my right shoulder. I'm getting pain. That's why I asked you.
Right. So there sounds like there's pressure on the nerve somewhere, or you might have some inflammation going on that's pressing on that. So you want to look at your diet as well. You want to see if you're eating mucus-forming foods like dairy and meat and things that build the mucus, build the acidity in the body, and you got to make some dietary changes.
Actually, I'm completely on vegetarian diet. I already avoided meat, milk, dairy, and everything. I'm only on veg diet and millets and fruits.
Is your vegetarian diet cooked or raw?
As of now, I'm eating cooked food.
Okay, well, I